Hello YouTube. I got a book here. I got published. Um, Wanted to share it with you. Uh, I got it published a couple years back, but I haven't really tried to advertise it. So I'm advertising it on YouTube. So let me get it right. It's called My Bedroom's Halo. Put that upside down now. It's called My Bedroom's Halo. That's the cover. The back. I'm totally not in my usual attire here, but let me read a passage. I can't read with sunglasses. I sleep soundly, quiet, and undisturbed. I am peaceful, while my mother and father love me, while only my father loves me. Chapter 1. I'm only going to read probably a couple pages of this, because I don't want this video to go too long. I just want to do a quick demonstration. In the wake of the mind's eye, emotionally and psychologically, we face challenges throughout life, challenges that are only threatening within us, not truly around us. What is around us is what we know is bad, or what hurts, and affects the emotional and psychological conditions that we know once caused pain or hurt in our past lives. The brain trains itself to fear certain aspects of our real world, illusions, nonetheless. By the way, I usually wear reading glasses when I read, so let's see. Real enough to Oscar, who later changed his name to Ian when he turned 30 years old. He changed his name fearing his father would find him. He hated that man so much. He never wanted to see his face again. However, in his own reflection, he saw an older man who forgets. Long forgot the days he was with friends, families, and their pets. He lost touch with his inner child, forgot the days when his inner child faced some of the worst circumstances that did not actually happen, but it happened inside of him. Events that only took place emotionally and psychologically. Events he could not think of consciously, but only subconsciously were they evident. Let us dive into his heart of what he feels every day of his life. This 30-year-old man who was little aware of the conflict residing inside his bosom. Next page. Oscar was a little boy at the tender age of 6.5 years old. He was a solemn boy, quiet, mostly spent his days playing alone in his room. Oscar, most of the time, would play with his toys, his action figures, toy soldiers, and his plastic dinosaurs. I used to have those when I was a kid, plastic dinosaurs. When I was I think I was a little bit younger than 6. I was about 4 or 5, a little while ago. Right. He had a friend who lived only next door. He'd play with as well. They usually played with their toy action figures together if ever they did spend time together. The kid next door was named Corey, and he was spoiled, but still a good friend. His mother and father would buy him anything he asked for. Well, almost anything. There were times they have said no to him. Most of the time he'd get his way. The majority of his action figures were handed to him from his parents, and they'd willingly bless the child with gifts he, for the most part, didn't really deserve. Of course, Oscar envied this about him. He kept it to himself, all in all. It was nice to have a friend to play with. And it was all that really mattered to Oscar. As world... Let's see, sometimes I'll do this. I'll put in brackets, like random phrases. See if I get that. I'm probably coming backwards on the camera, but you see that right there? It's one of those random phrases I'll often do in my books. I sort of put those there as like a side emotion or a side expression of something not quite relating to the story, but kind of is relating to the story. These in particular, these phrases here I have, they are what the bedroom is expressing, even though the bedroom has not yet been introduced. It's what the bedroom's expressing. A world as dark as the inside of a human body. Oscar's, you know, I think I'm done reading. It's already 6 minutes. Alright, I'm already 6 minutes and over 6 minutes. I don't like to read to people. I like to read to myself. But there's a little demonstration for you guys. You can find the book on Amazon.com. When you go searching for the book on Amazon.com, just type in My Bedroom's Halo, and you'll have the option of paperback, I think, and Kindle. It's also on Kindle. There's another one which I called my publisher about, and I didn't like the price on that particular results. There was one result, I think it was like they wanted like, golly, like, oh, I don't remember, but it was way overpriced. But there's two results that are of a fair price. The Kindle and the paperback. I don't know what that other result was, but it was still my book's image there. But the price tag on that was completely unacceptable. And I called my publisher on that, but they told me that they didn't actually put that price. They didn't actually tag it like that. They didn't put that price tag on there that much. So I don't know who marked it up that high, but holy crap, it was. So you should find about 3 results. One is overly priced, and the other 2 is the Kindle and the paperback, which are fairly priced. So again, just look on Amazon.com. I'll try to put. I'll have the link in the description down, and to make things easier. If you're interested in buying the book, I'd appreciate it. Thanks for your support. I'm a new author, and so I appreciate it. Thank you for your support. Also, you should know, I had a couple friends from Steve. They're from Germany. They bought the book, and they thought I was a little, like, woohoo. Yeah, a little cuckoo. They thought I had a lot of problems, but yes, this book is pretty disturbing. I got a lot of I got my inspiration for this particular story from Silent Hill. I'm a huge fan of Silent Hill. Much like Silent Hill got its inspiration from Jacob's Ladder, no different than the inspiration that Stephen King would get for his works. He's got his inspiration for The Overlook, I think he said, from this hotel he once visited, if I remember the interview correctly. But whatever, it is what it is. Thank you for support, appreciate it. I guess that's it. Thank you, appreciate it. Bye.